So last week I talked about how this is one of my favorite drills that we can do for that spring in the ankle, more importantly the co-contractors, and building it all so that we can handle impact. So this is one of the most important things that we can do for our foot health, ankle health, knee health, back health, everything for any athlete. Now I'm going to give you guys the exact progression and more importantly a test that I need you to pass. So what I want you to do is grab these bumper plates 4 inches high. It could be a small box, whatever. It doesn't really have to be exactly 4 inches, but somewhere around there. Set it up so that the ends are about 6 inches apart, all right? Now what I need you to do is hop on, off, over, on, off, over. 20 straight seconds. Every ground contact has to be springy. If you're getting stuck in quicksand, then we failed. Also, if we're off balance and we're all over the place and sloppy, then we failed. So we would stay at 6 inches and build from there. But what we really want is sharp, quick, bouncy ground contacts, and I'm on balance every time. Now to pass, you got to do it on both legs. And this is the imbalance that I care about the most. Usually an athlete has one really good leg and then that other leg is sloppy. And so we're at a significant increased risk of injury on that leg. I care about this symmetry between left and right leg way more than a rear foot elevated asymmetry, even more than a standing force plate test. Get the legs equal on this. And one leg might not fully catch up, but it should be nice and sharp at 6 inches. Now, to get to that advanced level, we just space it out. And now I want you working with around 12 inches, okay? So if you pass level 1, 20 straight seconds, sharp, I'm happy. Now for our higher level athletes, I definitely want to get them at least to this 12 inch where I'm doing the same thing and I'm still sharp and bouncy. I can do it for 20 straight seconds without losing balance, without getting stuck in quicksand, or without being off balance. Hit it both sides, okay, we good? Now let's go to stud ninja level. Stud ninja level. Not many people reach this, but it's such a good sign if you get here. 24 inches. Quick, sharp, bouncy. Boom, boom, boom. You can't go here and then hop on. I need you to get all the way over and on. Quick ground contacts. You see, as I go wider, we get bigger inversion and eversion moments, okay? And so this is what it's all about. I hit all these different angles in sports. If I don't have strength, stability, stiffness through the foot and the ankle, the knee gives, the hip gives, the back gives. It all starts there. That's why I care so much about drills like this. 20 seconds at 24 inches. You complete that on both sides, sharp, quick, bouncy, on balance, and you're a stud. Now from there, I have a million other progressions that we work with, but this is a really good test to see where you are. Most importantly, I can almost guarantee you that one leg is gonna feel pretty sloppy, okay? That's all right, we just gotta work on it, and I would double up on the sets if you're pretty far behind. Typically, my left leg isn't quite where my right is. Even if I go play basketball and I feel like I can't do that much plyos and agility because I got so much on the court, I know that if my left leg is behind, I'm also not going to expose that leg to multi-directional force vectors at high speeds on the court because of this imbalance. I subconsciously know I'm pretty good with it, but if you watch any player, if you have a trained eye, you can start to see the movements that they're avoiding. Every time they go right, they decel here. Every time they go left, they decel here. They're afraid to do certain things. So on that leg that does not perform as well, double up the sets on those. There's times where you're in season, you're already playing a lot. I would just hit that off leg and I would squeak in a little 3 sets a day, maybe every other day, depending on how high your volume is. Now, let me go backwards. To start, I would love to see you hit 25 calf raises in a row without falling over. If you can't hit 25 smooth, balanced calf raises without falling over, that's a great starting point. Now, if you're coming back from an injury or you have a history of Achilles tendinopathy or plantar fasciitis, what you guys would probably know it as, you can always do your single leg stuff and build slowly. And then we can always go with like longer sticks on 2 legs. Of course, we'd always start at our 6 inch and I can go here, 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 here. In a program that I'm coming out with, I think it's the best program I've ever had for progressing people into plyometrics. And we just use a metronome. So it's on the beep. So it'd be really slow on the beep, on the beep. That gives you time to absorb over a longer period of time and make it more of a muscular based strategy. And then session after session, that beep gets faster where we start bouncing off the floor a little bit. Now it's a more tendon-based strategy. We're loading the tendons more with the shorter ground contacts. And then of course, look, I go from 2 legs. My progression is to one leg, okay? And it might just be here, and then it might just be lateral, and then I might start to bring it all together. And then I got mini progressions on this where we start to work in other force vectors as well. But that's a test, 25. Once you're good, try to get into that single leg as long as you're not injured or have pain. If you hit that 20 seconds, smooth, 12 inches. Hit the 20 seconds, smooth, 24 inches. You pass that, you're a straight up ninja stud. Let's get it.